Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. The coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick throw, the catch is made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The receiver makes the catch. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They keep him guessing with a run. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped him. Could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Slides the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A quick throw to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit. Off for the receiver, hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Spins away from the defender. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. Buckeyes starting a new series here on first and 10. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. They cap the drive with 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's real in. It's Washington.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains. They
try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The pass is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the fort, refusing to be stopped in this play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them...
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. Tough run in there, but not quite enough for a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Nobody can bring him down. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play, incomplete. Promising start with the drive, and now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense will stay on the field with this 4th down attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls in the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The sack on first down. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The defense takes their third and final timeout and makes some adjustments at the sideline. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
But these the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, and a great diving catch through the right sideline.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And their fair catch is made. A smart decision. Like this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Again, the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the running back takes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking right, this one caught. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
So you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The offense with some pre-snap motion. QB decides to keep it here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Snags the quick throw. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it again. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Michigan offense back out on the field. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Hand it off for a draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Where's it go? That's caught. It's Jones. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Riding away with a running game. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And is intercepted.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. They're too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win?
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throws to the tight end. He finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. One last pass at St. Paul's incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.